You know I gotta get them love yous out. If nobody told you as of yet today, I love you. If nobody told you as of yet today, I am proud of you. You're going to continue to achieve anything you put your mind to, so continue to manifest greatness for you, all right? Now listen, I also had to give you that brief disclaimer. I only want you to take what resonates, and I want you to leave the rest behind, all right? I don't want you trying to make certain things fit. I don't want you forcing certain scenarios for you. If you don't get your confirmation through me, you're going to get it through other people, all right? Also, this about the time you probably want to hit that volume, because you already know I'm loud, and I'm only going to get louder, all right? So go ahead and hit that volume. And again, bear with me pertaining to the win, right? So look, we got a few downloads for today. You're going to start to hear certain individuals around you say certain things, right? You're going to hear certain people say, oh, we in our last days. You're going to hear certain people talking about, yeah, things is coming to an ending. And that has some truth to it too. But I want you to realize the endings that they gonna see is not the same endings for you. See, I want you to realize something. It's the end of an evil era. I want you to realize that all of those individuals that was out here doing devious shit, that was out here spreading their darkness and deceit, I want you to realize that that dark has nowhere to run, because everybody else around them is elevating. So with that elevation comes that light getting brighter, so therefore dark can't survive. See, when they talk about we at the end of our days, there's been a few judgment days before this a few times. See, I want you to realize that God gives individuals seasons to see what they gonna do. See, those individuals come from certain lineages, but them lineages is not the same as you. See, we gonna have to talk about it. God then gave these individuals opportunities to repent themselves in a sense, disconnect their family from fucked up family cycles, you understand? But a lot of these individuals didn't take those opportunities the way that you did. These opportunities that was presented to you, you went and tried to help other people. See, these opportunists took these opportunities to try to manipulate you as well as other people too. So these endings that are occurring is not the same that's occurring for you. See, we gonna have to talk about it. You could have certain situations start to occur where, again, it could be car troubles, this, that, and the third, certain dates that don't go through. Whole time you don't realize that it's not going through on behalf of you. See, these individuals are having endings, whereas you having car troubles because God's about to put you in a new whip. These individuals are having car troubles because these are the same whips that they was out here gang stalking with. See, they endings is not the same as you. Certain relationships too. See, you're going to start to have certain things come to a conclusion, but they concluding on behalf of you. See, we going to have to talk about it. Certain people are getting pushed away. See, you thinking that they walking out on you whole time. They don't have any access to you because there's no room around you because your ancestors and God is guided and guarding you. Y'all is not the same. See, with these endings, you're going to see new beginnings. With their demise, you're going to see your uprise. See, these things is not the same. You need to make sure that you viewing shit from your eyes and not other people's perceptions, not other people's projections, because they going to try to put off they shit on you. Talk about what we going to do. We ain't going to do shit because I wasn't doing the same things as you, so our outcomes is not the same. See, look, I'm going to mention a story, right? Stay with me. Chosen ones, I want you to realize again, you are chosen because you chose to come back and help other people break certain cycles that you already made it through. See, you volunteered your services and these individuals don't even realize that they happiness, abundance, blessing, so on and so forth was coming from you. See, these individuals seen you and they didn't see that this was the opportunity. They took that opportunity to be opportunists and tried to take you out. Whole time they ain't even realize that they was sabotaging themselves. See, we gonna have to talk about it. I want you to realize, chosen ones, that again, you already made it through to that promised land. See, I'm going to give you a story, right? Put certain things in perspective. So everybody's familiar slavery because they try to show that shit off everywhere. And everybody's familiar with a certain person by the name of Harriet Tubman, right? See, Harriet was the chosen one. Stay with me, right? Harriet, just like you, she had a location that she had to get to. See, this place that she was promised, this promised land she never been to. This freedom, this happiness, this land of abundance. God told her, you listen to me and I'm going to take you there. See, inside of her was a personal map that made certain shit clear. See, everybody don't have that map like you, chosen ones. See, you got that personal piece of God in you. God gave that discernment, that intuition, so on and so forth. So you see shit from a different view. So that's why you always have to be the line leader and you have to lead other people so they can get to that land with you. You have to use your light to illuminate that dark path for these people to see clearly. You understand me? But see, you be in the dark a lot of the times. You see darkness around you because you too busy being the light. So therefore, of course, certain shit seems dark around you, right? See, just like Harriet, she was born into some slave shit. See, you was born into some cycles that had people on their slave shit too. See, certain relationships, certain karmic partners, certain mentalities too. That's equivalent of you being born into slavery too. See, we gonna have to talk about it. Harriet was born into slavery. Certain people that she seen get striked, get their life taken, used, abused, manipulated too. See, certain people that was in power that tried to put fear on other people. See, Harriet had an internal map. God said, listen, I can promise you that there's a promised land that you're going to get out of this shit that you experiencing. See, I can tell you that if you go within you, there's a map in you that you're going to get to where I'm telling you, and you're going to lead other people too. But again, you're going to have to trust your discernment and you're going to have to let me lead you first. That's equivalent to that self-care shit that you got to do. That's equivalent to you working internally on you. You facing certain situations that, again, other people before you went through. See, you had to do that internal work and heal you before you could help other people. So that's equivalent to God giving Harriet that internal map, her intuition, her discernment. He led her that way. He told her, listen, you listen to me and I'm going to lead the way to that promised land, that freedom. So what did Harriet had to do? See, she had to lead herself to that freedom first just to see and had proof that it was something that was even able to do. See, she trusted her discernment. That's equivalent to you, chosen ones. You going in dark, unknown areas, unknown territories. See, you know that what you in is not right and what you experiencing is not right. But at the same time, in order to get to a better life, you have to get through that darkness in order to see the light. You got to be the light. So therefore, just like her, you had to get yourself through certain shit without knowing exactly what to do. See, she had to listen to God when God told her, this person you could trust. This person pass up. This person is going to try to sabotage you and everybody that you try to lead to. So you're going to have to take them out. See, Harriet had to get to that land first, that freedom in a sense. You had to beat that beast instead of become them like other people before you. You understand me? So again, you got there first. You got to healing. You got to helping yourself. You got to identifying the other people around you who you could trust and who wasn't trying to help. See, you had to listen to God and let God guide you to this area that you never been before. But again, once you got there, you seen that it was obtainable and other people did too. So they knew that when you got to where you was going and you came back to help them, they was going to be led to that promised land like you. See, God had to use you. He had to have you trust your discernment fully. See, you had to bet on you. You had to get your confidence up in order to listen to what God told you to do. See, people try to put fear on you. Tell you that if you left, you was going to die. You wouldn't survive. That certain shit that you was seeing, you wasn't going to see again. That certain things that you was seeing was just an illusion. Whole time that was an illusion that they was trying to keep you in. See, they try to have power over you, tell you what to do. And there's certain people with that slave mentality that think just like those people, not realizing that those people are trying to have power over them. Not realizing that certain shit could be better for them. But again, they allow other people to tell them what they can and cannot do. And they try to make it seem like you crazy because God told you the truth. See, they starting to see shit differently. See, just like Heyy, there were certain people that was her people, that should have been her people, that she was trying to help. But instead, they allowed somebody else to interject and tell them what they could and cannot do and steer that fear. So guess what they did? They tried to persuade her not to go again. They tried to persuade her not to leave. They tried to persuade other people that if they left with her, that they was going to see the different demise and misery. See, they try to project their fears on you because the masters, in a sense, told them what they can and cannot do. See, you not the same. You know that internal map is within you. You got there before. You're going to get other people there too. That's why you go through shit to help other people grow through shit. You different. Now again, Heyy has certain people around her telling her this shit's not so bad if you listen. If you adhere to everything that they tell you to do, then you're going to live okay. Okay, so comfortable that again, as long as you don't speak up, you won't get them coming out to hurt and harm you. As long as you again stay fit into that mold there, they got you. Whole time Heyy like, man, fuck out of there, fuck them and fuck you too. I'm about to lead my people to the promised land like God told me to do. See why chosen ones, why you think you get certain karma bad? Because that internal map was within you. So if you're not providing that map to other people to get to where God told you to go to, then that means you keeping those people restricted. So now God got to take it out on you. You got that internal map again. You seen shit that other people can't see. You know that again, there's guaranteed success as long as you allow God to lead. See, you know exactly what you're supposed to do, but people call it crazy because they don't see that map that you do because that shit's within you. So they either can trust you and go along with you, build with you, co-create with you, or their ass is going to get left by you. It's 101. It's not no in between. Because they holding you up. Whole time them holding you up could be sacrificing the rest of the team. We not doing that shit. So just like Heyy, there were certain slaves that try to go against her, try to tell on her too. Soon as they thought that certain moves was going to be made, they tried to tell the masters to stop that shit. That's equivalent to certain friends that befriended you to betray you, was telling your certain information to other people, was trying to know what you was trying to do to try to sabotage you. That's equivalent to that slave mentality that those people had back in the day too. Now you see certain lineages bled off, and that shit ain't the same that flows within you. You got that Heyy shit within you, baby. They got that scary shit. That's not the same, baby. See, they try to sacrifice everybody else just to get some approval by the masters, just to get a pat on the back. Whole time they ain't even realize that you caught on, so you stopped telling them certain moves that you was gonna do because you seen that they was just gonna do nothing but try to sabotage you and your people too. So you start speaking on shit. Last time you told them some shit, they try to project fear. They try to tell people to not leave, that to remain there. So therefore you stop telling them certain things that you was trying to do, so because you caught on that they was trying to tell other people that was working against you. You understand me? See, I want you to realize something. That shit that goes through them is not the same as you. See, these individuals, again, try to sabotage you. So on your Heyy tip, you stop relaying information to them. They wasn't in that inside shit. See, they didn't know what moves you was going to make because God didn't guide them and tell them that shit. So therefore, they on the outside looking in. They left out while you communicating with your true soul team. See, you ain't even got to open your mouth. These are the individuals that can feel your aura, feel your energy too. So therefore, they know damn well that God sent you to lead them and other people. They seen you get through what they going through. So they trust that you can make it through. You understand me? So guess what happened? Certain people that try to sabotage you. Certain people that try to hold you up, just like those other slave mentality individuals did too. They try to persuade you not to leave, try to buy a certain time, try to know what certain moves you was going to make. Because again, God didn't communicate that with them because they not divine. So what did Heyy had to do back in the day? Anybody that tried to stand in her way between freedom and those restrictions, see, those individuals was going to get missing. See, Heyy had some shit on her that was going to hit them a lot faster than they thought. See, a lot of people don't realize that Heyy carried a gun. See, just like you, she had some shit within her, on her, that was going to get to those people before they even had a chance to attack. See, while other people told those slaves to stay in that stagnant shit, Heyy knew where it was at. Heyy knew that, again, she had some shit on her. If it came down to that, she knew that some people had to be left because they was going to try to sabotage other people to get to that promised land too. See, that same applies to you. You knew certain people you had to walk away from. Certain people that you had to leave. See, certain people that try to send certain black magic to you, you return that shit to them by calling it God. See, you don't have to do magic. You are magic. Y'all not the same. You understand me? These individuals don't realize that, again, that shit that's running through you is not the same. So they try to sabotage you whole time. They stop them. Now they stuck on those plantations with those people getting beat up. Now those people taking certain things out on them because they couldn't get to you. That's equivalent to those people volunteering you, trying to sacrifice you. And when they seen that shit was impossible, those people came after them. See, they made promises. They tried to befriend you to betray you. They tried to study you to try to sabotage you. See, these individuals was on some different type of time, but you seen that shit. Because again, you divine. You understand me? You was not the same. See, I want you to realize something, right, chosen ones? You're going to have to step outside of yourself sometimes to see the bigger picture, right? Because there's certain people that still stuck in that slave mentality too. And it's a lot of different people that you put on certain pedestals. See, we're going to talk about it. You see certain celebrities, right? We gonna talk. You see certain celebrities, right? They sign a deal. Now, listen, this is some real shit. When you can Google it. Somewhere in the deal, I don't got the exact words, but it says for them to basically give up their name into the whole entire universe. It actually says this. Again, I don't have it word by word. You're gonna have to Google it. But inside the contract, right? What it says is you had to give up basically the rights to your name as an entirety, right? Into the whole universe. So what did they didn't even realize that they doing, right? They was signing a deal with the devil. Because what the devil tries to do is use you in order to get to your abundance and manifestations too. See, these individuals who did deals with the devil was told that they can use magic to manipulate minds. They not even realizing that that's some shit that they could have already got to had they went through the divine. See, the devil told them that made certain promises, made a certain contract on some shit that they already had access to. All they had to do was be authentically them, but instead they try to attack you. See, they seen you making moves that God told you to, and things was working on behalf of you. And now, all of a sudden, these people try to send certain shit to sabotage you, swap energy with you. Whole time they was going to fuck around and blow a fuse, trying to be you. Not the same. So they sacrificed themselves, their souls, and individuals around them too, to get access to some shit that already had access to. Had they did what God told them to do, see, they fucked up and now they in a lose-lose. So these individuals did deals with the devil. A lot of these musicians too, right? Because when they signed that contract, why would they put in there that you have to give up your identity, your name, right, so on and so forth? whole into the universe. So that means that anything, any success that that person is able to manifest, those people have access to first. They touch their money before they touch it. They touch that abundance before they touch it. They gave access to their whole souls. You understand me? That's why you can't just be trying to get into some shit without knowing about some shit, because the words that they using, you don't even realize is adhering to a whole different thing. So they signed these contracts, sold their souls, because that's you giving up your morals for monetary gain. That means you gave up the name that God gave you. You understand me? To obtain some shit that you could have already obtained had you been authentically you, stayed an independent artist in a sense. Now these individuals again signed their souls on that dotted line. They gave up their name. So what does that mean? Anything that they was destined for, that God had for, they basically gave those people permission to play in their energy. They have access to it before they get it. You understand me? So those people who did deals with the devil, all they did was volunteer their services. Now guess what? They gonna have to keep up with some shit that they can't keep up with. You understand me? That's why they over there drinking real heavy. Certain people got sex addictions. It's because they try to feed those demons that they got within. That shit's not working out. They gave up rights to their house. So now they don't have a say-so on who and what comes in and out. You understand me? They dumb. Sold they souls for what? Some shit that they already had. These people persuaded them, projecting their fear on them. If you persuade somebody, that's why you had to realize certain partners was putting you down. Because if they say it long enough, you would start to believe it. And if you believe it, you will become it. So therefore, that's why that mental manipulation is real. You have to have power over your feelings yourself and know what is yours and what's other people trying to get you to feel it. You understand me? You're going to have to realize that. They're going to persuade you and try to get you to believe you are something so that you will become it. Because what you speak is what you seek. You understand me? So therefore, that's what you're going to see. So if they tell you long enough you ain't shit, you're going to believe it. And now everything around you is some ain't shit. You understand me? Get that shit together. We not doing it. Don't let these people project that energy on you. Fuck these people. We done said it before. We gonna say it again. But you gonna have to realize, listen, and I'm gonna put something in perspective, right? No matter if you want to believe it or not, right? There's certain celebrities that you see that they trapped. You understand me? Because they didn't deal with those demons. See, they thought that this was the only way out. This is how they was gonna feed their family. So they did certain deals that, again, they downgraded themselves. They ruled themselves out. They gave other people power over something that they had. Now, guess what? They did these deals with these devils, and again, they have to adhere to. So that's why they put out certain songs to get other people to recite that shit too. Because if they can steal your souls from you, they can give it to these people in an attempt to buy their shit back. I want you to realize something. Some of these individuals that sold their souls, some of them knew what they was doing. Half of them thought that they was just helping their family. Not even realizing that they messed up their whole generations just based upon that deal that they did. Why you think that you hear certain celebrities singing certain songs and you not realizing what it really is? See, we could say Beyonce. People might get mad. See, when she was talking about you won't take my soul, she was talking about some other shit. Talk about I'm telling everybody, right? Who you think she was talking to? See, these celebrities is stuck behind this shell that they created, and they try to communicate to you. So some of these have hidden messages where they try to plead out to you, but because they put on this persona for so long, people don't believe that shit. They try to make jokes, but you gotta see through that shit. How they say I may tell you a joke, but I never tell you a lie. Whole time they trying to throw in some LOLs, but they was being real the whole time. You gonna have to realize that some of these individuals that you putting on a pedestal, that shit is a facade. See, a lot of y'all didn't watch the Truman movie. It's called The Truman Show. If you haven't, I definitely highly recommend you to do so. It tells you how everything is a facade they put and show you what you want it to be. See, I want you to realize that these celebrities is paid actors. You understand me? And they actors to the devil. Because again, half of them did certain deals. And the ones who didn't do the deals are the ones who got out of there. And people talking about they fell off. Nah, they didn't fall off. They stayed off because they seen what the fuck was happening. You understand me? See, you try to get to a certain place, you looking for fame. Whole time you don't even realize what came with the game. See, you just pray that you abundant, healthy, wealthy too. That God aligns you with your true soul tribe that you supposed to be connected with. Because half these people that you praising, they praying that you see through that shit to try to save them. See, you thinking certain shit, people were like, you look too into it. You see certain satanic signs and videos. You seen certain rituals at play. They talking about they playing. Whole time you know what they saying. And they wishing that you know it too. Because if you start blowing the whistle on these motherfuckers, other people gonna see clear too. You understand me? If you start illuminating your light to their darkness, everybody's gonna see shit clearly. You understand me? Not everybody is crazy. Not everybody is losing their mind. Not everybody is thinking too deep into it. And these people who are deep thinkers are the people that you need to get connected with. Because they're going to put you on to things when you can't truly see through it. See, impists, chosen ones, you got these abilities. You can see individuals on a soul level. So when you see through and you see there ain't no soul there, you know that they ain't your people. You understand me? Anybody putting their morals to the side over monetary gain, anybody that puts certain shit aside trying to obtain certain fame, these are the people that you don't fuck with because they going to do anything to get it. Which means, again, if they willing to scam other people, they going to scam you too because that means they morals come with a price tag. So at enough price, they going to fuck around and cross you too. Don't be stupid. You special. They called you crazy because you seen shit that other people ain't see. You seen people on a soul level and that shit didn't add up to what they was portraying. See, everybody who called you crazy gonna come to you now. Because now they see that they was out here entertaining certain sirens that was really trying to sing them in for a feast. See, you spoke on that shit, they ain't believe it. They ain't think you could do it, but you achieved it. They seen all the shit that those people was trying to do to sacrifice you, to stop you, to off you. And they was scared to go against those people, not even realizing that you was by yourself or wasn't by yourself. That you had some shit on you that was going to knock those people down way before they even got a chance to get close to you. That as soon as you gave God the go ahead, that God was going to fuck around and destroy anybody who had their eyes on you. But those people try to persuade you not to use your gift. Those people try to persuade you not to stand solid. Those people try to project certain fear on you so that you don't, again, call them on the shit. But if enough people start calling them out and raising their vibrations, then their light is going to illuminate all that dark shit. Darkness ain't going to have nowhere to hide. You better choose your side because I'm trying to tell you, Judgment Day is here. Everybody think it's going to happen a certain type of way. I'm trying to tell you, Judgment Day is here. But our Judgment Day is not the same as their Judgment Day, so therefore you don't have no fear. You know you did everything you were supposed to do. You got longevity. You got lifetimes of abundance that's attached to you. These people got miserable in hell. That's all they going to see. So this Judgment Day that happens for them is not the same for you, because even in certain scriptures, right, that in certain scenarios it says one thing that remains the same is that those evil people get wiped out and the true chosen ones remain the same. So why again people talk about we at the end of our days, we ain't at the end of shit. See, we having endings, but we having beginnings. We is not experiencing the same things. So you don't have no fear in you. So don't let these people project that shit upon you, because you're doing everything that God told you to. You use your internal map to get to certain places that other people now have access to because you lit that path for them. I'm trying to tell you, you be authentically you. God got you. Don't be fearful. These people about to see they endings. You have an endless amount of beginnings. Y'all is not the same. Stop. Listen. Don't let them project this fear on you. They trying to share certain karma and consequences with you, but they wasn't sharing their success stories, right? Whole time you happy that they wasn't sharing shit, because the whole time you now realizing that they wasn't successful, they was scamming to get that shit. So had you been celebrating with those successes that you thought that they was seeing, whole time they was scamming, you would have been celebrating that demise too, because that's what they gonna get for fucking around with you. I'm trying to tell you, those people, it's a lose-lose. They losing and they already lost in the spiritual realm. The war's already won. Now, it's like they try to do all this to uphold a certain title, a certain persona. Now people starting to see them for who they truly are. So it's almost like they have nowhere to run to. How they say nowhere to hide. That shit's done. See, when certain things, right, I want you to realize, chosen ones, when you are being who you supposed to be, when you living authentically you, when you giving out love, light, and abundance to other people, you not judgmental, but at the same time that you holding them up to that curriculum that God showed you and told you, you understand me? Meaning they gonna love you, respect you, honor you. If not, you leave them. See, when you know you doing everything that God told you to do, you good. That's equivalent to you having a piece in you that shows that that shit that you got is paid for. You got that receipt in a sense. So when God checks that soul, you good. You get to stay in that success. That shit's you. Ain't no return shit. Those people, though, they was eating off your energy. You understand me? So these people that was connected to you, you was praising, putting on a pedestal. You was speaking love, light, and abundance into their life. And that's what they was seeing because you was speaking. So therefore, they was eating off your energy. So that's almost like somebody had your personal, you gave them a credit card. Like, okay, look, in my absence, you can use my card. You understand me? For things that you truly need. That's equivalent to you telling these people that, again, if you need something, you can call on me. You gave them a piece of your energy. And what did they try to do? Take your card and make big purchases for other people on the expense of you. See, these people was out here charging certain shit, trying to use your energy to get it. They was trying to disguise themselves in a sense as you. Some of these motherfuckers might have actually did fraud and used your name too. But again, those people was watching them just like your people is watching them. So they have a lose-lose situation. It's all about who gets to them first. See, either your ancestors going to get them or that system's going to get them. But when that system gets them, that's going to stop them and your ancestors finally can hit them. See, either way, it's a lose-lose. They going to get beat now or later. It is what it is. But you know that everything that you got, that shit was paid for. You wasn't out here charging shit to your car that you knew that you couldn't adhere to. That's equivalent to you living within your means and you doing right by other people. See, you did the work. You did the self-healing. You went within. You learned from certain experiences that you were experiencing. So therefore now, again, that's every time you heal. Every time you listen to what God tells you to do, he gives you some money. Some abundance that he puts within you. So therefore, just like those cards, you ain't got to weigh shit. That shit already comes through. You know that your card's never declining. You understand me? That's unlimited access to what God has for you. But these individuals was trying to use your energy, build up off of you, try to light up the rooms that they told you that you didn't have access to. They tried to, again, steal your energy to build with other people, betrayed you, tried to send other people to attack you, but still was eating off your energy because they was trying to bound themselves to you. So when you pull that plug, so did those different views change too, because they no longer standing on your back, so they not seeing the same views. You standing up, they shit fall down. Now you starting to see that they was seeing some shit off the expense of you. See, God's checking that car. He checking that body with that soul hitting light. And if he looks at you and some shit don't look right, guess what? You gonna lose your life because he not wasting no time no more. You had ample amount of time. See, a lot of these individuals feel like they can wait to the last minute and then try to switch sides. Nah, you gotta choose God before those consequences come. If you think just because certain shit's starting to shake up, now you talking about you about to sail out. Oh, nah, where was that same energy before you started to see some shit? Don't try to jump off that ship now. That same ship that was shooting at other motherfuckers, that same ship that was trying to be a pirate in a sense to other people, trying to steal other people's abundance. You was sailing on that ship happy, huh? You was happy, right? You thought it was good. Now all of a sudden your ship got hit and that shit starting to sink and now you trying to jump. That's no good. You lost your opportunity. See, before you was calling out to him like, hey, yo, chill. You can come over here. You ain't even got to do all that. You was telling them like, listen, those people trying to use you. You ain't got to do no evil to get what you need. I can take you to where you need to go and you going to see. They ain't like that, though. Too busy trying to be the best. See, those individuals is upset because God chose you and you chose them, so they don't have access to that abundance unless they have access to you, and you cut that, so now them motherfuckers have Nathan. That's it. Flat out. They had a choice. They want to wait until shit starts getting rocky, start getting scary. Now they trying to jump. Nah. No. You had opportunities. When I try to call out to you, you try to sink my boat. When I try to throw you a lifeline, that last time you try to take mine, so now you done. You better hope you can float. And that float is only going to get you so far because you're going to have to go with that flow. And I can tell you right now that there's certain storms ahead, so therefore you better hope that you don't go down. You better hope that those sharks don't smell you. That's equivalent to those demons seeing that you no longer attached to those people, so that protection's no longer there too. So therefore, again, these people are going to get everything that they intended for you. They done fucked up. They done jumped out there, thought that they could swim. Whole time they was used to swimming in pools. They wasn't used to swimming in that ocean. So when they try to get into that spiritual shit and send certain spiritual attacks at you, that's equivalent to them being used to swimming in a pool, but then thinking that they could do the same things they was doing in that pool as in the ocean. Oh, nah. We on a different ground. See, those sharks don't seem so scary when you on that solid ground, but now you in our waters. So what you gonna see? Everything that you thought that you was intended for me, you going to see in the spiritual realms, chosen ones. You have ranking. That means anything that you say goes. That's why God tells you to not to operate out of ego. That's why God tells you not to operate out of evil. Because again, that power that you get, God is not the same as them. That's equivalent to you seeing a kid that got a little weight to them. They could be at the same age, but they bigger than the other little kids. And you talk about you can't play as rough with them. And they not understanding it. You can't do all of that with them. And they not understanding that they feeling a certain type of way. They feeling sad. They feel like you calling them fat. Whole time you telling them like, nah, you got more power than these motherfuckers around you. So as soon as you push a little bit, these motherfuckers is going to fuck around and break their ankles. You is not the same. You got some power to you. You was taking it personal. Whole time you don't even realize that that power that you got is going to get you to a different view. See, you a heavy hitter. You are not the same. So God's going to make you at times stay silent when you want to speak up. He tells you to be quiet when you want to point at some shit. God tells you to keep your hands to yourself because he got you. He going to let the devil team up with the dark entities so they can expose themselves. See, God just wants them all to get together. He about to take them all out at one time. You about to see. That's why you're going to start to see a major chain of events. Certain people stepping down from certain power. You're going to see certain people trying to give up certain profit, thinking that they can buy back their dignity. Oh, nah. They going to try to pay you. All that money that they took from you is getting returned back to you. All that money that they got off the expense of you, that shit's getting returned back to you. All that shit that they lied about you on is getting exposed by those people. All that black magic that they thought that they was doing, they trying to undo now because they see that it's not going to do nothing to you but take them down. So therefore, they try to undo what they did. You stand solid on that shit. You seen what God told you that these people was doing. But chosen ones, don't be hard-headed. Because when God tells you something, you have to believe it. See, intuitively, God will tell you something before you have to see it, because you already earned all this abundance and blessings, so you don't have to go through that bullshit that you went through. So he try to save you from repeating that cycle. So he tells you what these people intend to do for you or towards you before they have an opportunity to do it. So listen to your intuition. Sometimes you see or hear some shit, you thought that you was tripping. The whole time that was God and you telling you before these people had an opportunity to do it. You understand me? That's it. You talking about, I gotta see proof. Are you dumb? God's trying to show you to get the fuck out of there before he comes through and shut shit down. He's trying to tell you, listen, I wouldn't go over there if I was you, because I know at this time some shit's gonna happen, and it's going to happen to those people. God puts you on to certain shit. And you see certain great chosen ones go down because they let those people deter them from using the gift that God gave them. God told you to stay away, you stay your ass away. He told you to stay in today, stay your ass in today. You upset because that car didn't get to or go to where you wanted to go. You had plans to go mingle with certain people, not even realizing that if you would have mingled with those people, they already had a plot on you. So when you stepped up, they was going to stand in and try to take you down too. See, anytime something doesn't happen how you want it to happen, you better thank God. Your car fuck up, thank God. Take it as a sign that some shit was going to go down that he saved you from. When you start looking at any certain situation as a blessing, love, when you start looking at certain situations as a blessing, like, damn, I was saved for this, you're going to start to see certain shit differently. Now you're going to realize that, again, you wasn't looked over, you was sitting. That those people didn't choose them, they couldn't get to you, so they had no choice but to settle for those people. You was not the same chosen ones. You better get that shit together. If you feeling a certain type of way today, that ain't you. Send that shit back to those people. And you do so by telling God anything that anybody tries to send to me, turn back to sender. So if they sending love and light to you, that's what they gonna get too. But if they sending some so-so shit, then some so-so shit they gonna get that has nothing to do with you. Because you ain't know specifically until you ask God what those people was sending you. You just knew that they was doing some shit. Now they see. These individuals are going to try to come in. And they better try to come in correctly. See, they get an opportunity to apologize before they see they demise. And that'll just give them a little pat on the back. That's it, because they still bound to the same shit that they intended for you. So no matter what, they going to get what they going to get. But God might give them a few points by making right by you. I want you to realize certain karma you can't escape. You understand me? If they was sending death magic, you can't escape because you try to be God. You out of here. Because all the chosen ones had to do was say that you're dead and you dead. That's it. I'm sorry to say. God don't play. Because you got that personal map within you that he needs for you to lead other people. So if those people try to stop you, try to sacrifice you, try to do foul shit toward you, who you think he going to remove? Them or you? Them. They try to sacrifice your kids. That's some shit that they did on their own. See, they was looking through an illusion. Who they thought that they was attacking, they had that shit for confusing. See, they saw themselves as you. See, we gonna talk, right? These individuals, they try to befriend you just to betray you. See, these individuals seen some shit within you that you ain't see about you because you was too busy being it. All right? So you ain't realize that you have a whole abundance, blessings, a whole lineage that don't play about you. You ain't realize that you a powerful person. You understand me? So therefore, these people seeing you being the light. They seen you as a light. You ain't see it. You seen darkness around you. But again, it was because you was being the light. So when you the light, everything seems dim and dark around you. So these people seeing you being a light, you ain't see it. So they try play off that. These individuals, again, try to persuade you not to be you so that they could try to befriend you to betray you, so that with that betrayal, they thought that they could end you and beat you, and that way that they could try to help become you, thinking that that was going to happen. But again, they fucked around and blew a fuse because they not built to carry the same energy as you, because had they been built for that, God would have gave it to them and not you, so therefore they fucked themselves up. You understand me? I want you to realize this. These individuals befriended you to try to betray you, thought that they could beat you so that they could become you. They fucked around and blew a fuse because they couldn't be you, because if they was built to be you, God would have gave them the energy that he gave you, so therefore they fucked themselves up. They should have settled to that so-so shit they accustomed to. They should have settled for those things to charge up to that wasn't going to require too much energy, because now they didn't exhausted themselves. They was out here trying to do big blows on you. Magic here, manipulation there. They thought that they was really starting to wear and tear. Whole time you had your head up, didn't even realize half the time that they was trying to hit you. You ain't feel that shit because you had protection around you. So therefore, again, they exhausted themselves trying to send that hocus pocus shit towards you. You done fucked around and found out that my ancestors got hands too. Whole time you ain't see me fighting, baby, because I ain't had to. My ancestors got, man, listen. We gonna talk. You gonna have to realize, chosen ones. You chosen. That means you got access to the divine. That means you got access to the divine blessings and abundance too. So that's equivalent to certain brink trucks that you see, right? What do they have? High security too. See, that brink truck, right? We're gonna say that's equivalent to you. All of that money that's within that is protected. And all of that money and abundance and blessings belongs to you. So God got your ancestors protecting it. You understand me? Now, let's say with the scenario of brink truck, some people like, yeah, there's certain people that can compromise them. I seen some people that could override them, but the only way that they override is because they had a crooked man inside. So it was an inside man that had them have access to that abundance, right? So that's equivalent to you having false ass friends, fake ass family, plotting ass partners around you that's trying to act like they guarding your abundance too, whole time that they are connecting with other people to try to come through, to try to steal your shit from you. So they again are acting like an inside man. You got that people out. Now you got your true soul tribe around you, so you know the people around you is truly guarding your gifts and your abundance too, because those blessings, that money's going to benefit them too. But again, they respect you, they going to protect you, and they not about to play with these people. So again, your ancestors got your abundance. Everything that God told you that he got for you. These people thought that they could steal it from you, trying to get certain readings, again, trying to look at certain birth charts, so and so forth. Whole time, you will never get to mine because you not divine. That's some shit that you can't get. So again, you got guards around you that bring truck security, right? That abundance. So that means again, it may take certain time for them to unload that abundance, that money, but you know that shit's secure. That's equivalent to you. It's a process for you to get to your path and your purpose. But I want you to realize that that's guaranteed abundance that you're going to get. That's protected, that no matter what time you get there, it's going to be there. You understand me? And nobody's going to get it. So again, you may want things faster, but quicker is not always good. Because that quick shit got other people having access to it, so therefore they could try to come in and take what's yours. But you are divinely aligned. That's why divine timing is true. That brink truck got high security. Again, it takes time for them to unload that money in abundance to you, but you know that shit's there. Keep going. Because guess what? Anybody who tries to come up on that truck, try to come up on that person, they going to fuck around and get smoked too. Because your ancestors is not playing about you. So therefore, you pay attention to your business. You pay attention to your purpose. You pay attention to your path. Because you already know that the shit that God got you, nobody has access to. You got high security around them. The security around you is not the same as those people. They got some day-days around them thinking that they top flight security of the world, Craig. Whole time they can't even protect themselves. Or they people behind the building getting their shit snatched. How that work? They thought that they acting like they really like that. They not like that. Because if that was the case, why the fuck you and your people getting run up on by the same devils that you call yourself calling on? How that work, Dede? Now you, your pops, your people too, held up behind that store, all confused, talking about turning. Now them people that thought that they was so top flight and was really going to do some shit. Now guess what? They looking at them like you better turn in your damn whistle in your badge. Them people, listen, those people that try to cross you is the Dedes, right? Trying to act like top flight security of the world. If you don't know about Friday and Friday After Next, you're going to have to get into the series to understand this. They on their day shit. You know that Christmas version, Friday After Next. You know when he behind his pop shop and somebody pops up on their ass. And again, they got they whistle, they run over, blowing a whistle, trying to get help from other people. Whole time, they people looking at them like, I thought that you said that you got it. So now they people getting held up and robbed too. That's equivalent to those people that was plotting on you, telling those people to come and join tasks with them to work against you. Whole time now, you made a fucking move and those individuals is getting jammed up by your ancestors too. And nobody's here to protect their asses. Now they see the person that they thought was protecting them is trying to run too. Now they realizing that the shit that they was trying to do to you didn't work. So if the person who persuaded them to attack you is now fleeing too, then you knew that they sat there and tried to sacrifice you and got you caught up in some shit that you ain't know about, baby. You understand me? They got other people gassed up, thinking that you was a guaranteed gain. They thought that because they used to have access to you, that access key remained the same. Whole time they ain't even realize that when they walked out, you stepped up your security team. So now again, they could try to come back to that location that they thought that your abundance and you was, trying to get other people to attack you because they jealous. Whole time they don't even realize that they stepping into their own ending. See, these people try to become you. So they really started to see themselves as you. So they knew that you was chosen, so they try to duplicate you and try to imitate you and try to act like they chosen too. They started to believe the lies that they was telling themselves, right? So when they looking in the mirror, they looking in the mirror, but they seeing themselves as you. So with that look in the mirror, they don't even realize that they in an illusion. Everything that they thought that they was sending to you, whole time that light changed and they realizing that it was really them. So now again, because they thought that that was you, they thought that they had access to that abundance and protection too. Whole time they was sending shit at themselves because that shit was an illusion. The devil had you confused, motherfucker. They try to become you and believe that they really became you. Whole time, that's not the case because we can see all that death magic you sent to me is happening to you and your people. So who was you sending that at, shorty? Who was you sending that at, sir? Because the shit you intended for me is what you seeing. So therefore, you was under illusion, some confusion, because you was sending shit to me, and that's some shit that's sticking to you. You ain't had access to me, motherfucker. You don't. Them individuals, man, listen, you know how many people that be playing the magic, they see you on live. I can speak for myself, right? They see me on live. Certain people that wished and prayed on my demise. It'll never happen. Because anytime you see me, you see your defeat. Fuck out of here. But we gonna talk, right? There's certain people, right, that you on live, they try to send shit to you. They done told people that they real official in this hocus pocus shit, so they have access to you. So they like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take out their voice so they can't talk, so on and so forth. All of a sudden, you on live, you start to call. They talking about, see, you see what I told you to do. Whole time, you don't realize that I got this sage burning over here, baby. So let me tell you what happens, right? There's certain people that play in black magic. And they try to sell other people and tell other people that they could take over you. So they over there like, yeah, I could do this to them, do that to them. I want you to watch the live while I'm on there. I'm going to do something that you're going to see what they're going to do. Or I want you to watch their page. I'm going to do something and you're going to know that it's true. So all of a sudden, they talk about they going to shut you up. You get on live and you start coughing. Whole time again, they can't see out of the perimeter that you got sage sparked up. So you coughing because of that shit that you sparking, but that's a whole nother story. So they got persuaded at these people. You see Shorty cough? That's because I created that. You see that they did that? That's because I did it. Okay. So they got those people gassed up. So what that gas do but gas those people up to try to move again towards you. Try to get them and pay those people to do more things towards you. Whole time God told you to spark up that sage. You listen because God wanted you to intentionally cough. You ain't even realize because that cough was going to try to provide a fake confirmation for them to keep doing what they doing and try to get other people to do it too. Because the whole time anybody who partnered up with those people was getting taken out too. So whole time they got swindled. They over there, oh, you see Shorty coughing? I did that whole time. God told me to do that so that you thought that you did that, so that you got some type of arrogance and you continue to do when he told you to chill because he wanted to see what you truly was going to do. So you had an opportunity to do right, but you thought that you was getting ahead, so you try to go on. Whole time you don't even realize that shit was a facade and now you getting everything that you thought that you was giving. Fuck out of here. That shit's not the same. Your car fucked up. You thought people out here talking about, oh yeah, you see they ain't got it. Whole time God about to get you in a new whip. God didn't want you to go to that location that you was going because he knew that those people was trying to plot shit. Your shit is not the same as them. They about to see. That's why these motherfuckers over there having certain nosebleeds. They having certain health scares internally. That's why they got certain chronic illnesses that they'll never get rid of. And you could have been sick, but now you healthy and wealthy because you stood up. That's all they require you to do. Stop letting these people put that fake ass illusion on you. When you say you healed, you healed. When you say you loved, you loved. When you say you respected, that's what you respected because you protected and that's what you projecting. So that's what you going to see. You better not be speaking no so shit on you. Don't let people play in your energy. You understand me? Yeah, you understand me. That shit is a facade. Just like you was faking like you was happy for so long, praising this person in public when you knew behind closed doors they was a demon and doing wrong. You put on certain facades too. You act like you wasn't hungry when you was hurting because you only had enough food to provide for your children. You put on certain facades too and you did certain shit for a long time. So what these people gonna try to do too, they putting on a certain facade knowing they hurting inside, but that has nothing to do with you. Keep moving. You chosen ones. You are not the same. You that bigger kid. So therefore, you can't be doing the same shit that these other lames is doing. Your shit hit differently, chosen ones. You got a position, chosen ones. You got everybody behind you waiting on you to move, and they can't move through that darkness without you because you the light, chosen ones. Get your shit together. Why you think certain things happen to you and you like, damn, it's so tough for me? Why? Because you got that internal map in you and you out here playing. You out here holding up the line for other people. You out here making everybody else stay in their struggles and they stress because you not being the light to guide them to where they need to get to. Because again, God chose you as a line leader, so you better lead these people, chosen ones. Fuck what they talking about, chosen ones. Be authentically you. You know how many people talk shit about me because I talk like I do. Whole time God said I'm talking through you, so fuck these people. You understand me? Be authentically you. They gonna be mad that God chose you and not them, and that's why you continue to be chosen. Because you don't see other people winning and wonder why it's not your turn. You get it happy and excited because you know that your shit's occurring. You know when they get it, okay, that's cool because I'm about to get it too, and you want people to celebrate with you just like you doing for these people. Fuck out of here. Just because somebody get it before you don't mean you not gonna get it, chosen ones. You gonna get what you supposed to get, chosen ones. That's equivalent to your parent used to tell you. You may have had a certain sibling, a smaller child, right? They want something that you have. They want that game. They want that phone. They want that toy, whatever the case may be. They want that candy, right? And you older. So your mother's like, or your father's like, let them have it for a little bit. Just let them have it for a little bit and I'm going to give you it. Or if you let them have that, I'll buy you another one, a whole one. That was only one piece left. I'll get you a whole candy by yourself. That's equivalent to what God's doing to you. These people try to sabotage, steal, try to do certain devious shit to you. God's like, get at them little shit. Let them have that little ass shit. Because you know what? They can have that. They fighting for that little ass piece of candy. Whole time I got a whole fucking pinata in the back. Soon as you break through, you're going to see all that candy rain through too. That's equivalent to that abundance that's coming through you. Soon as you make that breakthrough, break through that cycle, disconnect from these people, you're going to see all that shit rain. Ain't no fighting over no scarce ass shit. Ain't no fighting over no scarce ass shit, whether or not that's some scarce ass shit through family, friends, connections, so on and so forth. Positions too. You not downgrading yourself for other people. They gonna adhere to what you tell them to adhere to. They gonna respect you or they gonna get replaced. They gonna step up or they gonna step off. They gonna be what you seek or they gonna see somebody else who's seeking to be that. You chosen. You not settling. You can't settle. That's why you get hit hard. Because you can't settle. You settling is telling other people to settle too. No. You telling them to sit there and eat these little scraps when God already told you he got a big meal for you to get that everybody can eat. But you over there have them fighting over one little fucking thing. No. That's why chosen ones you get in trouble. And you take it personal when you get caught out. Don't take it personal because you're not being who you're supposed to be. You better remember who the fuck you are. You not like them because you not like them. You here to help them, save them. They try to sacrifice you. You try to save them. You not the same. You here to guard them, help guide them. You working through God, they working through some other shit. Y'all is not the same. Fuck these people, chosen ones. You not holding up that line. They not going to sabotage you. Just like I said, Heyy didn't sit there and say nobody's going to freedom because this one person don't want to come. She motherfucking grabbed her gun. You either coming or you going to shut your ass up until we get out of here. One of the two. And if you try some shit, I'm going to spark some shit and that shit's going to fuck around and be the ending of you. You not no so-so ass energy. You better stand your ass up and remember who you are, chosen ones. You understand me? But listen, I got to get off air because I do have some readings to do. Please remember, chosen ones, I only had one YouTube page, one TikTok, and one Instagram. All of them are linked to the link in my bio. If you click that link in my bio and it don't pull up to a certain page, that's not me. Report that shit, all right? Because too many people getting scammed. Too many people letting them play in your energy. If you look right now at the Atouchofbadu pages that was communicating to you, you're going to see a whole nother person on that page. So now you're going to see who was playing in your energy, trying to impersonate me. Be cautious. Understand? So again, follow me on Instagrams. I need to get them followers up too so you know who I am, right? But also, I'll never reach out for you for a reading, chosen ones. Because again, I'm going to talk to you like I talk to you on here. So if you're not ready to hear what I have to tell you, then it's not going to be work for you. Understand? So I'll never reach out to you for a reading. You can only book your personal prophetic reading through the link in my bio. And please don't book your reading unless you're ready to receive what God tells me to tell you. Because I'm not sugarcoating shit. I'm going to tell you about your past, your present, your future too. About shit that you're doing as well as people you connected to. So when you're ready to receive that, click that link in that bio. I want to say thank you so much for all y'all's likes, all y'all's loves, all y'all subscribes. You understand me? Just you showing that you trust me and for me to relate what God tells me to tell you. I appreciate you. I love you so much. Look, let me see if I got it. I might not got it on me. I was going to do our affirmations with our bowls, but listen. Make sure you do your affirmations, chosen ones. Clear out your energy. Know that anytime you feel in a certain type of way, that's your enemy. Shake that shit off. You better than that, all right? I love you so, so much. I appreciate you so, so much. I'm going to upload this live a little later on my YouTube, so turn your notifications on. All my lives are on my YouTube. Again, the link's in the bio. I appreciate you so much, all right? I love you. Y'all continue to be great.